the most difficult thing to explain about NFTs is what goes on in the background with them. And this is why this technology is so special, because we can use this. It's not just about the art. The art's beautiful. I've really enjoyed making the art, but there's a really special connectivity that goes along with these things. And I can basically charge these things into whatever we want. I mean, you know, we have the pool party passes. There's exclusive Zoom stuff that's going to be going on with these, and these are basically going to be your new version of a ticket in a way. So this will only progress as time goes on. This isn't just the thing that happens tonight and then they kind of disappear forever. And you know, I've been telling all the creators and collectors on Nifty Gateway that I really want to try. I believe in this space and I want to try and push it through from my side. So we're going to keep adding things onto this. So you never know what this NFT could amount to in the end, really. And I suppose I don't in a way, but it's pretty exciting. So it's only available for an hour. You need to make sure your account is set up. If your account is not verified, I don't think they will let you buy anything. You can verify it with your phone number. So go over to Nifty Gateway and make sure you're all set up and ready to go, because I'd hate for anybody to miss out on this hour. So however many of these get minted. And yeah, so please make sure if you are gonna have a look, be ready. I feel like we're really prepared. I'm confused. What is an NFT and what's only available for an hour? Good question. Someone the dancing drummer. An NFT is basically giving value and making something unique that is an online. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's a piece of art, but it's digital.
It's art, but it's not just art though, is it? It can be music. It's an online, not artifact, because that's the word I was using. That's wrong. It's an online digital asset. And what an NFT does is it gives it an individual number that is minted via blockchain technology. That's easy for me to say. And then that's what gives it its uniqueness, because there's only one of that number, or how many of the edition is in that number. What's only available for an hour tonight is the open edition. And like I say, this is art you guys are buying, but you're also buying a hell of a lot of experience along with it. And this will only lead to more exclusive things if you have one of these. So that's part of the technology that's coming along with it. So you're bidding on the art, and I mean, the promise from my side and my team that we're going to work this into my world and my future in all of my industries, really, I suppose. And that's why it's so cool. I mean, I think a lot of the articles you see out there don't really do as much to explain that space. I mean, the one of one that we have going out tonight is a really exclusive dinner. I mean, I said it in the movie, but I don't think I'm going to forget this for a long time. This is the craziest dinner party you could ever go to. It literally is. And there's one seat, and it could be you. It could be you at that dinner table. One seat and a +1 guest. So I'm not going to make you turn up alone. Although you guys make me turn up to a lot of stuff by myself and just make me deal with it. So.
Why don't you show them the open editions?
Yeah,
Just show them the artwork.
Where am I finding these?
Yeah, click on.
These are. Those are the where's the open editions page? Please hold. I think we need to close that door because it's stopping the aircon from reaching. I'm sweating. Or maybe it's just because of the pressure. Yeah, give it to Paul, he knows what he's up to. Right, I'm going to have a look through some of your Tranquilo Poppy. I see Tranquilo Poppy has been one of your favourite new discoveries of my discoveries. The same thing happened to me with Zeds as well. I was clicking on them and I wasn't finding as many things.
Yeah.
Open editions, right.
Scroll down. But you scroll down from there. So there's 3 different ones.
So party access is full party access, right?
Yeah.
It's online party.
So how do I click onto them to see them?
Just click on there.
Scroll down.
Here we go. Bingo! We're in. Right, so these are the open editions that you guys are bidding on. Let's start with this. This is a very simple display of Lonely Bug himself. This is an original character that was created by me. He's created over lockdown, and his stories kind of stretch to overlap my story in a way, and it kind of helps me to say certain things between the lines, which I've quite enjoyed doing. So I mean, there's a lot of this that's subjective, and you guys have got to fit the story towards the piece. What did you want to say there, Paul?
And that's for an invitation to an online party hosted by you.
This is for an invitation to an online party that is hosted by me. So you're not just buying this lovely little fella here, you're also buying an invite to a party. Yep. So this is the Nifty Gateway website, by the way, if any of you guys are wondering where the hell I am right now. So you can go over and check this out for yourselves. There's a lot of written descriptions on these things that you can have a look at too. This one has music on it, right? Mm-hmm. So this is my friend Anton, the wonderful DJ Z, who's done all of the score for these pieces. It's really cool seeing that at this point. I love it. And this also has some special access, which is Paul.
So this one has a signed physical copy of this piece of art.
Yep.
It's signed by yourself, and they will also receive an invitation to the online party.
This is also to the online party and a signed
version that they'll get posted.
A signed version. Now this last one, the No Escape. So I mean, this was kind of a play on a couple of things that Gary Vee said, because obviously he's been very, very on the project with us as well, very heavily involved in the project, I should say. And this is kind of the bubble being your safe place, and a lot of things. I mean, what he said originally was a lot of things start out as a bubble until they're not anymore, sort of situation. And I think for my own personal situation, this is. You know how people can always try and burst your bubble when you're on some things. You see a lot of things on Twitter, on different, social media platforms and things over my career and whatever else. So this is just the bubble being your comfort zone, and you trying to stay in it for as long as you can. And this also has some special access, which is brought to you by FanChain, might I add. And what is the special access on this piece, Paul?
So they will also receive a hand-signed copy of this piece of art, so the physical piece, and they will also receive an invitation to a pool party that you'll be hosting, or a secret cinema experience that you'll be hosting.
Ooh, can we do a scary movie in a secret cinema experience? Is the real question.
You want.
Okay.
So they get to hang out with you.
So this is the thing. I mean, we don't really know where this is going to go from here. These are the first things that we have put in with these NFTs. I hate this thing because it always locks my phone. And yeah, so there's a secret cinema experience in that one as well. Love it. Awesome. Has anybody got any questions? We are exactly, what time do we go live?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, and then you have an hour to get involved with this piece. These pieces, these three pieces here. So if you haven't got your account set up, now is the time, because you only have an hour and you don't want to be late.
Remember, they're not buying with crypto, they're buying with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, the reason that we work with Nifty as well, I mean, one, they are the best by far, and the second reason is because you can buy by credit card and debit card as well, so you don't have to go through all the crypto art process, a crypto buying process, which can be a nightmare. Did you see The Conjuring? I didn't. Maybe that's the film that we'll go and watch in the cinema experience. I'd like that. Love a scary. I'm really nervous. I'm sweating. Are you nervous? Connor's nervous. The camera's quaking. Has anybody got any more questions? Who do you think is going to win the Euros? I mean, we have the Portugal game on in the background. And obviously I've got a wonderful trip to Manchester, which you saw with my friend Stephen. England, of course, England's going to win the Euros. I mean, why would I even pause on that? I forget myself. See, this is the nerves. This is what happens as you get a weird nervous brain. Liam, please, I need to know about the price. Can you answer what about the price? There is a minimum amount of money. How do you select a price? I think the prices are what is stated on there, and the reason they are what they are is because to make these pieces and to have them minted, it costs a certain amount of money to make each piece. As far as I know, this is the cheapest that they can make them, and we've done that so that you guys can get involved and have a look. Brazil. I mean, why not? We love Brazil. Oh, I got my first stripe in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu yesterday, which was a really proud moment of mine. So I'm well on my way to taking down some of the black belts in the world. I'm looking at one right now. He doesn't know it. I can tell there's a fear inside him. It's brewing. It's growing. That's like the grasshopper's become the teacher. What was that from? Karate Kid? Completely different style of fighting, completely different, you know. But yeah, I got my first stripe, and you don't know it's coming, and I mean, it's a bit of tape on your belt, but it meant a lot. It's been a number of weeks of going there to being thrown around like a rag doll and choked out loads of times. Explain one more time about Lonely Bug. Okay, Lonely Bug started out as a character for me that I made in lockdown, and it really channeled the way that I was feeling and I felt like the world was feeling in those first few weeks when we really got used to the experience. And the difference for me, I suppose, in a way, is that for most of my life has been a strange sort of lockdown in a way, because whenever we go or travel somewhere, we couldn't really leave the room a lot of times, and that kind of dragged over into life through a number of different reasons. So you do kind of get trapped in yourself, and I think there's a thing about social anxiety and all these different things and everything that was kind of brewing in that moment. But then purely because we couldn't go outside, everybody wanted to go outside in a way, I suppose. And then this got me thinking about this little bug more than anything, and the way that what it means to me in a sense. And I suppose some of the pieces translate really well through like fame from a young age and how I felt about things as time's gone by, and some things that I can't really say. I wouldn't really know how to put them to you. I mean, there's a very special piece in here that I love. It's a really emotional piece for me, actually, which is the Always On piece, which you can see on the silent auction for later on. And yeah, it's kind of just channeling a few things that like I say, I wouldn't really say about myself. And that's why Zed was so important on this project. He really understood from his side and what it meant to him. So I mean, I suppose Lonely Bug can mean what it means to you. I mean, I've seen so many beautiful stories online today about people channeling through the art what it means to them, about terrible times or different things they've been through in their lives and how they would have felt, feeling safe within that bubble, or lots of different stuff. So I mean, Lonely Bug is whatever you want to make of him, really. This on display piece really makes me feel like like we're going to make a video game. We should make a video game. I like that. Don't you think? It looks like one of the old loading screens that you'd see before and I feel like you'd be in some sort of enchanted like Avatar forest thing. Okay guys, we have exactly
12 minutes.
12 minutes. I love that when I wave my arm, the time gets told. That's my favourite thing about today so far. I just do this and everyone says
11 minutes.
See? I'm going to try and catch you out with like some really small ones. Just. Do you have a concert? We don't have any concerts planned at the moment, but there is the online party that's being sold through these editions, which I assume should involve some singing. Parties usually do, singing go hand in hand, don't they? Anyway. I mean, there was a show that we're trying to put together at the moment, but this has been our main core focus as of right now. I mean, you guys would have heard in the podcast a few days ago that there's songs coming out soon, and I know my friend SX has been out and said that there's some songs coming out. We have been working on some stuff. The first one I don't think we got quite right, but we're going to go again and again because I love him. He's so much fun. So much fun. What a lovely guy. We have 10 minutes and 48 seconds, people. If you haven't got that count now, have we got an account? I'm just kidding, of course we go. Huh? Oh, right, guys, I'm going to go and stressfully watch to see how you guys receive this. I really hope you enjoy what we have made. And yeah, once again, final things to remember. It's not just about these pictures that you see in front of you. This technology, NFTs, are made to translate as more digital things as time goes on. This is only the start of this NFT journey you're going to have with me, so please get involved if you can, and enjoy, and yeah, have some fun with it. Enjoy collecting. It's fun. I will be back here a little bit later on a live with a few special guests, but yeah, you have an hour. It sounds like I've set someone a challenge. You have 1 hour. You have 9 minutes until then. You have 1 hour to get involved with these guys, and then they will never ever be made ever again. Lots of love, guys. Enjoy.